It's been a while, but we're back in the action. In the previous episode, I tried to mix down the input signals into the audible range using a low pass filter, and it didn't work, which makes sense since the input doesn't have any low frequency component, it just pretends to. In order to rectify this, I decided to refer to the original technique. The third EF94 tube is used as a mixer, bringing back the outputs of the two oscillators into the audible range between 0 and 20 kHz. This is from Stefan Hubner's blog about the Ondes Martenot, which has some useful information about how the instrument works, although it hasn't been updated since 2014. The EF94 is an old pentode vacuum tube, which is essentially an old-fashioned transistor. Of course, the method by which the EF94 manages to mix down the frequencies is left as an exercise to the reader, but there's no problem good old-fashioned trial and error can't solve. The problem here is that the solution needs to work for a really wide range of frequencies, about 20Hz to 20,000Hz, which is a difference of 3 orders of magnitude. I tried using a diode, which leads to a bit of a sawtooth effect, but you can see these waves are all looking quite different from one another. I can't get everything to work in the full range using this technique, so I've done a bit more research and finally come across the search term I'm looking for, heterodyne. If you multiply two oscillating signals together, you get both the sum of the frequencies and, crucially, the difference, which is what I'm looking for. A bit of research on how to do this with a transistor, and this mess is what I've finally made it to. I then bias the transistors so I only need one voltage source, and it looks really good. Our final output is an approximately sinusoidal frequency in the audible range. The only problem is that it's oscillating around the 4 volt sort of range, and I'd rather it be lower and wider. However, I think I might be able to fix that with a couple resistors and another transistor. The blog I mentioned before says that another EF94 is used as a preamp. Also, it turns out all of this was a waste of time because Ondes Martenots don't actually use this system of audio generation anymore.